to the season finale for the Hammer Down Racing Series as they are at Texas, not Lime. He's going to delete that because it is unimportant, but we are here for the season finale. Chris has got quite the lead here. I think in order for Kyle Harbin to win, he's got to get the pole, which he doesn't have. And he's basically got to get all the bonus points, and Chris has got to finish last. That's where we're at right now, but let's see how tonight goes as the racing is about to start here. As these guys are out here qualifying. What's up, everybody? Let me know how your day's going. Hold on. I forgot to shut off the race chat, so I got to listen to that. Turn it down. I don't need to hear it. As John Garrett puts down the quick time, he is currently sitting on the pole. Kyle Harbin out there trying to see what kind of time he can put down. What's everybody up to? Say hello down in the chat. Is qualifying is just ending now. Let me pull up my restream chat. And we're going to go through the starting grid. Been an interesting couple days, guys. I got a few announcements to make later on, but I'm going to go through tonight's starting grid. Got John Garrett starting on the pole. Chris Pendle starting second. Austin Craig starting in that third position. Charles in fourth. Not graded up. Puddin starting in fifth. Spencer Teal in sixth. Josh Anderson, not graded up yet, starting in seventh. Oh, there he is. Kyle Harbin in eighth. T-Rex in ninth. Johnny G starting in 10th. Alfred Denny starting in that 11th position. And Michael starting 12th. Angel rounding out the field in that number 90, starting in 13th. Guys, should be a good race here tonight. Let me know who's your favorite. Who do you think's going to win? As we're about to do some green flag laps. How many? I forgot to look. Here it is, 75 laps tonight, guys. 75 laps at Texas. Sounds grueling. What do you guys think? So Chris, our points leader right there, up on the high, starting second on the high side, just needs to have a solid finish here tonight. As Chris sends. As Chris sends me the link to my own thing. I think he just sent it out to everybody. I think he just sent it to everybody. I'm not sure, but he sent me a link. As they are rolling and getting ready to go green flag racing. I believe it should only be one caution, one pace lap here, but we're going to find out. Give me 1 second. Did I do something wrong? Okay. Alright, these guys are out here getting ready to go green flag racing. You're just here so he doesn't get fined. Angel. Angel, don't get fined. As we got some EOLs here. Looks like John Garrett takes the EOL, goes to the back of the pack. Pace lights are out, and Austin Craig's going to take him to the green flag. Pace truck's off, and the green flag is out for the season finale. What's up, Katie? This is Hammer Down. As we're going to dive it down into 1 and 2. Chris wants to secure the championship here. If he can lead a lap, he will, as he fights hard on the outside. He's got to make sure he doesn't make a mistake here. Tries to get to the bottom. Charles is there as the drama is already starting here on lap number 1. Chris falling the wrong way, can't get to the front to lead that lap. Here comes Kyle Harbin moving forward. He's in second in points. Second place in points. Kyle Harbin trying to work his way up through the field, trying to get him some laps led. As Chris is settled down in the third spot. Austin Craig out front. see if we can get it figured out. It looks like Kyle Harmon got a little loose out in the back. Austin Craig still sitting out front in the lead. Charles Evans been fast all season, sitting in that second position. Love you, Katie. As they come out of turn 2, almost into the wall. These guys are getting loose in the back of the pack. I hear them talking about it already. Angel, what are you doing back there, Angel? Pick it up. That is not the right line, Angel. John Garrett sitting there at 12th. Johnny G, he was fast last week. I'm expecting him to be able to come up to the field sitting at 11th. Michael up to the 10th position. T-Rex in 9th. Alfred Denny sitting in 8th. Josh Anderson in 7th. Spencer Teal in 6th. Kyle Harbin in 5th. Trying to make up some ground. He's up 3 positions. Puddin trying to work on the back of Charles as Chris Pendle's able to take the 2nd position. He's trying to get up there and lead some laps. I don't know, but it's going to be close. If he leads a lap, that might almost seal the deal. I'm not 100% sure here, as these guys are really close in points. There's 13 drivers. That is 2 more drivers than what Kyle Harbin needs to win this championship, but that also means that Chris has to finish last. He's running 2nd right now. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. I really do. Austin Craig still out in front. Chris Pendle trying to chase him down. Let's take a look at the lap times. Currently, Chris is about a 10th of a second faster than Austin Craig. He is closing in on him. We are 5 laps, coming to 6 laps complete this time by. All right, see you later, Katie. Thanks for stopping in. I definitely appreciate it. As Chris is there, Chris is looking for the lead. 6 laps completed. Chris all over the back bumper of that number 1 machine. He's going to look low down the back straightaway. Oh, he almost gets together with Austin. He's got the bottom side going into turn 3 and 4. Austin's going to try and fight back on the outside. No, he's going to try and cross him over. Gets up right on the back bumper of the 16. He's going to try and dive back down underneath. Nothing there. Chris is going to lead that lap. Single file now at the front of the field. Chris out in front, looking pretty good for the championship. Puddin sitting there in the 3rd position. Charles back to 4th. Kyle Harbin in 5th, closing in on these guys. Spencer Teal in that number 20 sitting in 6th. And here comes Josh Anderson looking to make things difficult for these guys in that 7th position. T-Rex way back here at 8th. Got Al and John finishing out 9th and 10th. John Garrett up to 11th now as he gets around the 19. I'll tell you what, I was talking to Al before the race. He was not happy with the way his car was handled. Hopefully he gets something figured out here. Maybe some laps on the tires will help him out. He is looking to move to the front. He is currently 3rd in points. He can be compete for that 2nd spot as he's going to move to the back. Moved up out of the line. He's going to go all the way to the back. Well, almost all the way. Angel's back there by himself. Way back there. 3 seconds back there. As Michael and Al are going to race side by side for 11th. Al's going to go ahead and drop back a little bit further as Austin Craig is taking the lead back from Chris. Chris back to 2nd. I'm sure Chris led that lap and said, you can have it. Here comes Chris fighting back on the outside. Chris looking high. Can he get the spot? He's got that high side rolling, trying to get up above Austin. As Austin gets the drive coming out the turn, he's going to gap him a little bit by about 1 or 2 car lengths. Chris still in the 2nd spot as Kyle Harbin's all over the back bumper of Puddin. Kyle Harbin trying to gain 1 more spot as he's down below Puddin for that 4th position. Kyle Harbin give him that 4th spot as Spencer Teal and Josh Anderson are looking to follow. John Garrett gets up to the A spot. Johnny G in 2nd. Got a pair of Johns there. Back up to the front. Chris still working that back bumper. Austin Craig. Will Chris try and pass him again for the lead? Right now, everything's pretty quiet, but Chris is looking for a way around. We are 12 laps complete when they cross the start-finish line. These guys are definitely duking it out at the front. Chris has got to be careful. He is in the position to win the championship right now. He can't jeopardize it. Well, he can, but he shouldn't want to jeopardize it. As these guys fight for the lead, still Kyle Harbin fighting Puddin hard for that fourth spot as Puddin fights back on the inside. That's going to move Harbin back to the fifth position. Can Harbin get back around him? And get back up to the lead as Chris is trying to find a way around the number one. Can he find it? He's looking high. He's looking low. Nowhere to go as he's going to just fall back in line. Hold on 1 second, guys. Chris is looking back underneath Austin. Nothing there yet. Can he get up underneath him? Is there single file? Chris all over the back bumper of Austin Craig. Kyle Harbin did get back around the number 98 of Puddin as he is up into the fourth position with Josh Anderson right behind him. Kyle Harbin trying to make his way through the field. Meanwhile, the top two together, Charles is gaining on these guys. Can Charles get up in the mix and make this thing interesting? Like I said, Chris has got to get around him or figure out what to do. He's definitely going to have to figure out what to do here. All right, so single file for the top three. Charles has caught these guys. Can he do anything with them? Down into 3 and 4, coming out of turn 4. Still single file. Charles on the move forward, just behind Chris Pendle. Austin Craig up in front. Excuse me, top three are together. Can Kyle Harbin catch these guys? It does not look like he's catching them as he's running a little bit slower in that fourth position. 17 laps coming to 18 laps completed this time by. Austin Craig dominating thus far. Chris in second, Charles in third. Charles is looking fast. I'm curious what Charles is going to be able to do here. Is he going to be able to catch these guys? Is he going to be able to do something with them? We're going to find out here soon as we go back through the field. Looks like these guys are going to stay single file. Got Kyle, Josh, and Spencer Teal. Puddin has dropped back a little ways from these guys. John Garrett behind him, starting to close in the 8th position. Michael in 9th. Johnny G in 10th. T-Rex in 11th. Angel up to the 12th position as Al has dropped way back in the number 21. Back up to the front. Here comes Chris down to the bottom side. Him and Austin side by side. Can Chris finish the deal coming out the turn? Drag racing down the back straightaway. Austin gets a run on the high side. Down into 3 and 4. Chris has the preferred lane. Austin fighting strong. He's going to slide back into that second position. He's going to cross him over. Austin Craig looking to get underneath. Nothing there. Put Chris Pendle back at the lead. Chris in the lead. Austin Craig in second. Austin looking up underneath Chris as they're going to drag race down the back straightaway. Down into 3 and 4. Austin says he wants it back. Chris doesn't want to give it up. Chris is going to try and fight back on the outside as they come out of turn 4. He's going to push up the track. Still side by side with Austin as they drag race down the front straightaway into turn 1. Here comes Charles. He wants a piece of the action as he closes the door on Chris to be able to come down. Chris looking to fall back to the 3rd position. He's going to fall back in line. They're back to single file in the top 3. Here comes Charles Evans in the number 53. Does he have anything for Austin Craig? Single file. Austin getting a slight gap between him and 2nd place. Is Charles going to be able to do anything with him as he's trying to close the gap? Trying to close the gap on this championship race. This is the last race for these guys. But it's Deep Racing is who does it. Are you on? You're on Discord, aren't you, CJ? Austin Craig still in the lead. Charles Evans in 2nd. Chris Pendle in 3rd. Kyle Harvin in that 4th position, not able to get anywhere as they are quite a ways back from these guys. 4.3 seconds back as he's got pressure on a Josh Anderson. Josh Anderson going to look low? No. They're going to stay single file going into turn 3 and 4. I was talking about, are you on my Discord? Are you on the MDiTV Discord? Kyle Harvin in 3rd and 4th, trying to hold on. Josh Anderson in 5th. Spencer Teal in 6th. Michael up to that 7th position. John Garrett in 8th. Johnny G. Hold on. I'm gonna get it set up soon, but there's gonna be a place where I'll be able to post when leagues are recruiting. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Discord link in here so you can be on Discord. There's our Discord, and then when leagues like this recruit, I can give you that information. Back up to the front. Chris has made his way back up to the front. Didn't even notice. Chris back in the lead. Austin Craig in 2nd, trying to fight back. We are 1/3 of the way through this one as they are crossing the start-finish line with 26 laps completed. Christopher starting to pull away as Austin Craig in 2nd, Charles in 3rd, Kyle Harvin in 4th. Give me 1 second. Sorry, we are back as Harvin's trying to defend that 4th position. Chris out in front, Austin Craig in 2nd, Charles setting back in 3rd. Probably one of the better battles on the track right now is Josh Anderson looking to find a way around Kyle Harvin as they go down the back straightaway. Anderson looking low, nothing there as they send it down into turn 3 and 4. Harvin trying to do everything he can tonight in order to get himself a championship, but Chris is doing more than blocking him as he's out here leading. Austin Craig in 2nd, Charles in 3rd. Harvin and Anderson together as Spencer Teal's starting to put the pressure on. Here comes Michael and John Garrett. They're getting a good run late in this run. They are getting faster and catching up to these guys. Take a look at the lap times. John Garrett is running about 0.3 of a second faster than Kyle Harvin, except for that time. Our leader, Chris, still the fastest, only one still in the 31-second bracket. But Austin Craig real close, only 5/100th of a second behind him on time. Chris running about 1/10 of a second slower. Kyle Harvin running 0.2 of a second, just to give you an idea where the pack is and how they run compared to everybody else. Right now, this is the biggest battle on the track. Josh Anderson trying to dig in on Kyle Harbin in that number 7. He's looking up underneath the 34. Awesome. Yeah, as soon I'm gonna come up with a league section where you'll be able to give it commands, and it'll tell you what you want to know, what leagues are recruiting and stuff. I just got to get to that point. As Josh is trying to find a way, Josh is definitely faster than Harbin right now, but it's one thing to be faster, it's another thing to pass. It's currently single file for these guys as we are 31 laps completed. John Garrett sitting in that 8th position. Johnny G sitting 9th. T-Rex in 10th. Angel up to the 11th position. Puddin clobbered the wall there. Coming out of turn 2. Sitting in 12th. Al, 1 lap down. He must have had to go in the pits. Pretty sure he was 1 lap down. And that number 13 machine, or 21 machine, sitting 13th, is Charles is in the pits. Charles on pit road. Did he have damage, or is this a routine pit stop? I am not sure, but I do know these guys have to pit. I'm looking right now. It looks like he's just doing a pit stop, as he's going to go ahead and short pit these guys, as Chris has got the lead. Chris in the lead. Austin Craig in second. Who's going to go to the pit road first? Down into turn 3 and 4. Looking good for that number 16 is there. Definitely not pitting this time by. Chris looking like he's just got to make no mistakes, and he's got this championship wrapped up. Kyle Harbin up to 3rd is there, battling behind him. Here comes Michael in that number 19 machine. Remember, he had fallen way back early. Now he's moving his way back up to the field, as he is up 8 positions to the fourth spot. Kyle Harbin sitting second. Here comes Michael up underneath Harbin, down into 3 and 4. Michael, Harbin up into the wall. Kyle Harbin into the wall. That one's gonna hurt. Kyle Harbin drops back to that 5th position. He's got some damage. It's not too bad. On the side of that number 34. To go back up to the front. Now that's something Chris has got to think about. He doesn't want to make any mistakes and give up any positions like Harbin just did, as they dive it down into turn 3 and 4. Still single file. No pit stop yet, as we are almost to the halfway point. Kyle Harbin is pitting this time by. Kyle Harbin down on pit road. John Garrett's going to follow him in. Can't make any mistakes here. And next coming in, I know the 16's planning on pitting. Will the 1 go with him? Coming through 3 and 4. We're about to pit out, as Josh Anderson's going into the pits. Yep, both the leaders come on to pit road. Oh, I'll tell you what, pit road was so brutal to Chris last week. Somehow he doesn't mess it up this time, as they are on pit road. Both are leaders. That's going to give Johnny G. Nope, Johnny G's coming in a pit with T-Rex behind him. Charles out in front by himself. Charles had already pitted, so now he's making up a lap. How is this going to put him? Was he able to gain any time by staying out? Or not staying out, by getting those tires early, short pitting these guys? Is that going to help him? He comes around. Here comes Charles, as he is to the lead. Short pitting definitely made a huge difference for that number 53. Charles on the point by about 6 seconds or more. Out in the lead. Chris Pendle in second. Austin Craig in third. Michael in fourth. Anderson in fifth. These guys are just coming out. Here comes Al. Al up to the 5th position. What did Al do? Did Al short pit everybody? And that number 21, he has moved up to the 5th position. Does he need to make another pit stop? Here comes Michael. I believe it is it. Michael down on the pit road in the number 19. That's going to hurt him staying out. Oh, unless he's got a penalty for speeding if he didn't stay out. Al up to the 5th position. He's got to feel pretty good about that. Kyle Harvin all the way back to 9th. But right now the story is Charles Evans with the pit stop ends out 9.4 seconds in front of the rest of the field. As we're going to complete lap number 40 this time by Chris way back here. He's got about 1.8 seconds over to 3rd place. Austin Craig, Josh Anderson in 4th, Al in 5th. As Al is battling these guys out. Here comes John Garrett to the inside. Give John Garrett that 5th position. As he is sneaky, he'll make his way up to the front. You won't even know he's coming. Here comes Harvin in the 34 trying to make up positions as he's currently in the 8th spot. Harvin digging below Al. That's going to move him up to 7th. Josh Anderson with a great run in the number 7. Currently running 4th. That is awesome. As Austin Craig is trying to dig in on the number 16 as we are closing these laps down fast. I'll tell you what, guys. Nope, it's not going to happen. It looks like, as it stands right now, our top 3 in points are going to stay the same unless something dramatic happens soon. Sorry, I had to take a drink. As Charles crosses the line to complete lap number 42. We are clicking these laps down quick, almost within 30 laps of the end of this one. Chris not gaining anything on 1st place, but Austin Craig is definitely gaining on the 2nd place car. Chris Pendle, we're going to have a battle for 2nd here soon. And I'll tell you what, we got to watch out for this number 7 car. Josh Anderson's proved to be quick here. But Austin Craig is definitely setting the pace. Charles slowing down quite a bit as he is running about a half a second a lap slower than the leaders at this point. I don't know if something happened and we missed it, but he is definitely losing massive time to 2nd and 3rd place. Definitely losing massive time as Chris is going to come out of turn 4. He's going to complete. He's got 31 laps left in this one. Can he stay out in the front? Did he pit too soon? That's going to be the questions that everybody's going to be asking. Chris sitting in 2nd. Austin Craig in 3rd. Josh Anderson in that 4th position, having a great run in that Gatorade number 7. John Garrett up to 5th. Can he close in on that number 7? Kyle Harvin sitting in 6th. The laps are ticking down. The opportunities are ticking down for Kyle Harvin. Is there anything he can do? Charles Evans still losing a ton of time to the rest of the field. This is where the short pitting of the tires has definitely made a difference. Where he is starting to lose where he gained earlier. Michael having a rough race here as Johnny G gets around Angel. Looks like Michael's done for the race as he goofed up coming out too soon out of pit road, merging into traffic. Definitely hurt his race as Al lets Charles around. Our leader, I'll tell you what, our leader was almost 2 seconds slower than 2nd place. We could still have a race for the win here. These guys are gaining huge. That time by it was a little bit closer, but we're still talking 0.6 of a second. And if they gain a half a second every lap, they are we'll call it 5 seconds lap. 10 laps, they're there. Austin Craig and Chris Pendle should just hook up and go. get to the leaders. You are running a ton faster. We're going to look at it this time by. Oh man, they were 0.8 of a second quicker than our leader. 0.8 of a second. Austin Craig was 0.9 of a second. They are chipping away as they got it down to 4 seconds. 4 seconds to the lead. Lead is shrinking quick. As Charles Evans continues to lead, but these guys are chopping away 1 second at a time. This time by, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see how far apart they are this time. It looks like Chris was 0.9 of a second quicker as they got it down to 3 seconds. 3.1 seconds to the lead. These guys are closing in a hurry as we got 26, coming to 25 to go as they come out of turn 3 and 4. Wow, this is going to get interesting, guys. Don't go anywhere. Oh, Charles on pit road. Charles on pit road gives the lead to Chris. He must have pit too soon. Didn't take enough gas. I don't know what, but Charles back on pit road. Either that or they need one more pit stop. I can't imagine this being a 3 pit stop race. But I could be, or 2 pit stop race, but I could be wrong as these guys are grounded. Here comes Austin Craig giving pressure to Chris for the lead. 24 laps to go. Are we going to get another lead change here as Austin is definitely working the back of Chris Pidle. He's going to go to the bottom. Chris is going to let him go. Ooh, I didn't know. Apparently Chris has some right front damage. Must have caught a piece of the wall as Austin goes around into the lead. Austin Craig in the lead. Chris in second. Josh Anderson in third. John Garrett sitting in that 4th position. Harmon back up to 5th. Spencer Field in 6th. Johnny G in that number 41 sitting in 7th. T-Rex in 8th. Charles back to the 9th position. Now a lap down, Puddin in 10th. Angel in the 11th spot. Al in 12th. I wonder, is it a 3 pit stop race? And I just didn't know it. As we got 23 laps to go, coming to 22 to go this time by us. As Austin Craig is going to pull out of turn 4, cross the start-finish line. He has pulled off to quite a lead in front of Chris. Chris has some right front damage. That is definitely hurting him here as he has fallen back 1.4 seconds on our leader, Austin Craig. Things are getting interesting, guys. Don't go anywhere. We could have a huge battle for the lead. Something happens to Chris. We could have drama for the championship. I'll tell you what, Josh Anderson is looking fast. He is definitely closing in on second place by about a half a second a lap. Could we have a battle for second? Do these guys have to pit again? Man, we don't have a lot of time to figure this out as we are coming to 20 laps to go this time by. Austin Craig dominating the field right now. Chris in second. In traffic. Josh Anderson in third, trying to close in on second. Yeah, people are asking for crashes. Spencer Teal sitting in that 6th position, having a good run. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so Charles Evans, the first car 1 lap down, sitting in 9th place. He needs a caution flag more than anybody right now to get him back on the lead lap. He's definitely had a fast car all afternoon as he's going to go get his lap back the hard way as he pulls up underneath Austin Craig. 19 laps to go for Austin Craig as Charles passes him like he stopped. Charles running about a second faster a lap right now. Now here's the question, do they have to pit? And yeah, there's no way you can catch them at this point unless they drop off dramatically. If they didn't have to pit, he doesn't have enough time to get to the front of the pack. He needs these guys to pit. Austin Craig currently sitting in that 1st position. No challenge on anybody. But here comes Chris working back. Chris has got it down to less than 1 second between him and first place. Ooh, Angel sideways coming out the turn there. Out of turn 2. Gonna watch this gap close as it's down to almost 0.7 of a second to Chris as he closes in on our leader. 17 laps to go, guys. 17 laps to go. Chris Pendle closing it down to 0.5 second. Josh Anderson way back, 9 seconds back in that third position. John Garrett's moved his way up to 4th. Kyle Harbin in 5th. Back up to the front, we're going to watch this battle. It's definitely starting to intensify as we got 16 laps to go. This is going to make it interesting for the win, as he is definitely closing in on Austin Craig. But I'll tell you what, it's one thing to catch him, it's another thing to pass him. He's within 0.3 of a second. 0.3 of a second. When they cross the line this time by, he'll have 15 laps to figure out how to get around him. By the way, Joe, if you're still watching, thanks for the follow. Austin Craig still leading it with 15 laps to go. Chris Pendle is there. 0.2 of a second between first and second. Now 0.1 of a second, as Chris has definitely closed the gap through 1 and 2. Will he try and take the lead, or will he ride? That's going to be the question. There is no way anybody can beat him in the points if he's where he's at. I don't think there's any way anybody can beat him in the points at this point now anyway, after leading laps. Kyle Harbin has gotten 0 bonus points. I think this one is Chris's to lose, and I don't even know if he can lose it. As they come out of turn 2, 14 laps to go. Chris pushing it coming out of 2. Down into turn 3 and 4, Chris trying to find a way to close it. He goes a little bit higher than Austin Craig. He seems to be falling back as he's now back to 0.5 second back behind our leader. I wonder if he's comfortable. I wonder if he doesn't want to make the move and jeopardize anything with the championship. It is a possibility. Austin Craig still out in front. Seems to have turned up the wick a little bit. Chris Pendle in second. I wonder if gas is an issue. I wonder if he's holding back for gas. Not really sure. This Charles sitting back here about to get around T-Rex. Got his lap back the hard way. But he is 23.5 seconds back from our leaders. Nothing he's going to be able to do. Even though he's running about a second a lap quicker, there's not enough time in this race, as there's only 12 laps to go. Laps to go for Austin Craig and Chris Pendle when they cross the line this time by. Chris trying to find a way. He's starting to gain back in on Austin Craig. 0.3 of a second, 0.4 of a second, 0.3 of a second. Chris must have had to let his tires cool off, or he's just trying to get space as they got 11 laps to go. Down into 3 and 4. Who's it gonna be? Chris falls back 7/8 of a second. Back away from Austin Craig. Josh Anderson sitting in the back. Still 9 seconds to our leader in the third position. John Garrett trying to close in on third place. He's got about a 5-second gap to make up. He's running about a 0.5 second quicker, a little more than 0.5 second quicker than, except for that time, than Josh Anderson. Back up to the front. Looks like Chris has gotten content as they're coming to 9 laps to go. Coming up on lap traffic for our leader. As they come down into 1 and 2, they got Puddin up in front of them. He's going to be putting yet another lap on that number 98, as he's going to go 2 laps down, I believe. Tell us here in a second. That Puddin is now 2 laps down. So 9 cars on the lead lap. Everybody 2 or more laps down behind him. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go as Josh Anderson is trying to close in on second place. He's got it down to almost 7 seconds. I don't think he's got enough time either. Last time they almost had 8 laps. I think that's the biggest issue with Josh Anderson. I think it's the consistency in his lap times right now, because he'll close that gap and then his time will fluctuate. He'll close the gap, then his time will fluctuate. I think that's the biggest issue right now with the number 7. But he's still having a great run sitting in 3rd. Chris Pendle just trying to stay out of trouble. He's got Al behind him, his teammate over at Deep Racing. Definitely got to feel good about that, but he is closing the gap again on Austin Craig. 6 laps to go. Can he catch the leader? Will he catch the leader? Does he care if he catches the leader? Those are all the questions I got to ask as they go down into turn 1 and 2. Is he going to put a show on for us as Al is able to stay with these guys? He is now the first car 2 laps down, because everybody's 2 laps down or more. Can he get his laps back the hard way? That's the question as we move back in the pack. Here comes a pass for the lead as Chris is up underneath Austin. Wow, I didn't expect him to make the pass as he's taking the lead back. Chris Pendle back to the lead with 5 laps to go. Here comes Austin Craig looking back. So many races I've seen Austin lose at the end of it. He is not going to like that. He's going to fight back on the inside as they come out of turn 2. Austin Craig, expect Austin Craig to give it all he's got here. As he looks down low into 3 and 4, decides not to, falls back in line, goes a little bit higher in 3. Can he get a run coming out of 4? Coming to 4 laps to go. Does Austin Craig have anything for the number 16 machine? 4 laps to go. Chris Pendle in the lead. Austin Craig in second. Josh Anderson in third. As Charles has made his way back up to the 5th position. Just so you guys know. Still running quite a bit faster than these guys. If they get a caution flag right now, they're going to have to contend. Well, I think everybody's going to come down to get tired. They're going to have to contend with Charles. Charles is definitely looking fast. 3 laps to go. Three laps to go for our leaders, for our championship. 3. Looking like Chris has it in the bag as he came in with the points lead, and now he's leading the race. Nothing anybody can do. As they come around 3 and 4, they're going to get 2 to go this time by. Austin Craig going to be looking for a way around him. Will the weapon come into play? Look, if Chris died at this point into turn 1, just crashed it, demolished it, I don't think he'd lose the championship. I don't think he can lose it at this point. As they come out of turn 2, Austin looking all over the back bumper of the 16. Down through 3 and 4. Austin throwing it into turn 3. Gets a little loose going in, loose in the middle. Austin Craig is giving it everything he's got as they come out of turn 4. Battle for the lead as they come to the white flag. Chris Pendle in the lead. Austin Craig in second. Does Austin have anything for him? They're going to send it down into 1 and 2. Austin trying to set him up in the number 1. Austin down the back straightaway. He's going to try and catch that draft. Will he send it into turn 3 and 4? He's looking low. Nothing there. Through 3 and 4. He's going to try and get on the back bumper. He gets a little loose in the middle. Coming out of turn 4, Chris is going to take the win. Take the championship in that number 16. Austin Craig in second. Josh Anderson third as there's net code with the wall there. John Garrett's going to bring it home in 4th. Wow. What a race. What a race as Charles Evans finished 5th. teammates giving each other a little love right there. There's our champion. Go ahead. And shut this off, as these guys are definitely had a good time here. Let's go ahead and bring in third place. Let's bring in third place. I can find Deep Racing. And I do this so much. I gotta organize my freaking Discord again. Alright, let's bring in third place. If he's in here. Well, I guess Josh isn't in here. Josh doesn't like me anymore. Austin Craig. Let's see if Austin's over at Southern Ground. I don't see Austin over here. Well. Let's go back to Deep Racing. I don't see Kyle Harbin. So I guess we're just going to bring in Chris. Whoa. I'm in here, by the way. I got you in here. Hold on. I had to unmute you from the race. Well, nobody else wanted to talk to me, but I guess you're the one that matters right now. Not only did you take the victory, but you took the championship, man. That thing was a hot rod tonight.
Yeah, she was fast. I actually had a race here a few weeks back in these cars, so I had a little bit of experience. That kind of helped me tonight. But my goal, I was just coming in here to stay out of trouble, and then I forgot Al was throwing a $20 pot to the winner, so I'm like, man, if I'm gonna run top 3 all night, I'm definitely gonna give her a shot to go win. I towards the end there, I knew I was close on fuel, and so was Austin. And once I had enough fuel to make it, I did my best to catch him and get that extra $20. Woohoo!
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on with that because I saw Charles make that second stop, and I'm like, I'm getting feedback from that.
Well, Charles, he pitted early.
I'm getting feedback from the stream in your background.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Okay, my bad. I apologize for that.
You're good.
No, Charles, I think he was probably hoping for a caution there because he short pitted. I don't know if his car was just too tight or just he was having problems with it. Maybe that was a shot to get the win. I don't know, but he heck of a season by him. He was fast all year. I just wanted to stay at clean. It sucks, man. This is 2 weeks in a row we haven't had a lot of people here, and that's product of point systems and how things go. But hopefully next season 2, we have a lot more people, and the playoffs make it more exciting in the Xfinity cars. But I can't wait till I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm so excited for season 2 already.
Right. Well, you got a lot more racing to do other than just here. But man, good run tonight. Good run all season. I do feel for Charles because I don't think his results showed where he actually ran this season, but maybe next season will be better for him. But why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to your friends, family, sponsors?
Oh, you already know who I'm going to thank. I obviously thank my wife. I love her to death for letting me do this. I told her I was going to go out and win $140 tonight. She said, go get it. She was all excited for me. And thanks to everybody that helps make this league happen. Me, Al, Deep Racing, everybody that gets in here and does all this, for us, races with us. Without these guys, we wouldn't have a league to race with, and then obviously I got the big one. Thank you to Blackwater Suds, Old Timer Hat Company, Circle B, Diecast, all of our sponsors over at Deep Racing, man. Without, they support us a lot, sponsoring our team, and we can't thank them enough for that. Let's go celebrate I got my cold Miller Lite sitting here beside me, and I got to drink me a couple more now.
Well, thank God your wife, your wife, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank God your wife didn't leave you in the golf because we were worried about that. You were able to come back out here, grab yourself a championship, and man, go enjoy it. Go enjoy that course too.
Miller Lite, not Coors.
Miller Lite, yeah, whatever.
Same company.
I talked to you beforehand. My mind's everywhere tonight, but all right, brother. Well, have a good night and enjoy the victory.
You too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go through the results. As I'm going to put Chris back in his room. Go to your room, Chris. My stuff is getting in the way. All right, I'm going to move Chris back down into his room. Oh, results. There we go. Maybe. Tonight's results. We got Chris with the win. Austin Craig in second. Josh Anderson in third. John Garrett comes out of nowhere, finishes fourth after getting the pole and taking the EOL. Charles in fifth. Kyle Harbin in sixth, our second place in points. Johnny G's finishes seventh. Spencer Teal in eighth. T-Rex in ninth. Third place in points brings it home 10th. Alfred Denny. At 11th will be Puddin'. 12th is going to be Angel. And 13th, Michael. Guys, until next time, Keystone, baby. Until next time, be safe and have